Yo, what's up? What's up, everyone from live stream? Hey, we're not gonna do a stupid joke in the beginning, but we're gonna shout out some Patreon people. Shout out to
That was loud. God.
that was super loud. Sabrina Sarowen,
Ooh.
Luke Gak. Right? These are gonna be all wrong. Okay, Ooh. Luke Gakayan.
We got the best person saying these names.
Charlana.
Certain words.
Charlana.
Uh-huh.
And Harold Puyayan. Dude, Harold's a good friend of mine. I never said his last name in my life.
Dude, yeah, that is true.
It's crazy. And CL, shout out to those hot potatoes from a
Hot
Patreon.
Potato Club.
Hey.
Also going to be shouting out some YouTube subscribers. We got Pacholo Yabez, Charika Dingman, Daniel Deep, Kaya Cat 72, Black Flip. Dude, I think I nailed those names. If I didn't, put it in the comments, and my bad. What's up, y'all? We're live. Welcome to another Thursday night.
You ready, Greg?
Are we ready to do this?
Yeah,
Let's go.
Let's go.
5, 6, 7, 8. Let's get it. I'm gonna keep going until the title starts.
Let's go.
Oh, there's no.
Did it go?
Oh, music started. All right. Okay, let's go.
Hey.
Here we go. What's up, y'all?
What's up? This is an Insignificant Podcast. We're just insignificant guys. We talk about insignificant things. Welcome in. How you guys doing?
Good.
Cool. Let's introduce ourselves so they know who we are. My name is CJ, aka legal name Christopher, aka Black Knees.
Black Knees.
I don't know if it's
knees,
from
like
our
leg knees, right?
My knees. Let's see my knees.
Okay. Yeah, kind of heard that.
Black knees.
Yeah.
No. Black knees, because I don't know if it's from the b-boy days. My knees are unusually I have two dark circles on my knees when they're extended, not even when they're scrunched up, bro. Black knees, what's up?
I got you. What's up, y'all? My name is Greg, aka Slops and McGee, aka Ashy McKnees. Bro, I got knee problems too. My knees are a little dark, but mainly ashy. If I don't put lotion on my knees, bro, they look like freaking dust. Look like they need a nice little broom action.
Oh no.
Yeah. But it's weird. I got the weird knees where even when you do put lotion on it, I don't know if anyone else is like that. There's like a second where they're still kind of white, no liquid.
It takes a while.
It takes a while for my skin to absorb.
The skin's absorbing it because it's so damaged. Yeah. Shout out. What's up? What's up, Ashy?
What's up? Oh, that's right. Yeah, I remember looking at your ankles one day. I was like, my man got ashy ankles. What is that?
Ashy ankles. Nice. Welcome in. Guys,
y'all.
This episode is sponsored by Lotion. We don't use it. Jergens. Listen, today's episode is very special. We pick one topic every episode. And I don't know if you're like me, but as I get older, I feel more awkward around people during gatherings. So stick around. We're going to get a lot of tips on how to be at kick-its, at parties, because this week we're talking about out.
Big shout out to the chat for helping us out with the technical difficulties.
Heck yeah.
Danny, your audio is just straight up off, bro. And sorry, guys. We can hear him.
I could totally hear him.
Dude.
Let us know when he's back. But in the meantime, in addition to Danny's audio being missing, as you can tell, Ivan is missing.
Oh, snap. Where is he?
Yeah, he's gone. He's on hiatus.
No,
he's not.
No. All right, so it's a big heat wave here in the west coast of America. I feel like there's a lot of blackouts because the high temperatures, and Ivan's out there doing something. We don't know what he does, but
he's a safety man. He's keeping the world safe.
He's fixing those electric poles.
Everyone's
Ivan's
saying
missing,
Danny
so is
back.
my voice.
Let's
okay,
go.
he's back in.
We're here.
Yep.
Sick. I don't know how that's gonna be on the pod, but welcome in. Welcome back, Danny.
I'll voice over it.
We are doing Hanging Out, right? Did you introduce the topic?
Yes, hanging out.
We are doing Hanging Out. Thank you to Luke Kyle, Big Luke. I'm going to call him Lukey Luke. Maybe,
Luke.
Luke Nukem. Big shout out to Lukey Luke.
Luke, man. One of our first Patreons.
Yeah, big shout out to him. Thank you so much. He gave us Hanging Out on Instagram.
Yep.
Yeah, thanks, Luke. He's also a part of our Hot Potato Club.
Hey.
That's our Patreon special club that we got going on.
Mm-hmm.
And there's all kind of special fun things they get, including there's only one thing really, but it's pretty cool. We're doing this after party thing after every stream, but guess what, guys? We're changing it up a little bit.
Yeah.
We realize it's kind of late to do the after parties. We usually do them after the streams.
Yep.
So we're actually going to move it to every other Thursday. So we stream on this Thursday. Next week, Thursday, we're going to be doing the after party. So that way, we're technically streaming every week. So join us next Thursday for the after party, where it's going to be a little bit more of a laid back vibe, and check us out. You got to be a hot potato to join in on that. So check out our Patreon.
It's only $1.
Yeah. So
cool.
Shout out
What time
Luke.
will it be at, Greg?
Oh, that's right. It's going to be a little bit earlier. We're going to do it at 10 p.m. So
same time.
Oh, same time. Never mind.
I thought it was 11.
11 o'clock.
You know what? Join our Patreon. We'll let you know.
We'll figure it out. Yeah. So Patreon after party next Thursday. Not tonight. So if you're tuning in tonight, you're gonna have to be tuning in for an entire week, because we're not gonna be there.
We'll keep it open for them.
Yeah. Anyway,
man, it's hot. Are you guys hot?
Oh, dude, it was roasting today.
How high? I think it was in the chat. Tony said it was like 120 or something.
In Vegas, it was 120. We just got a peak of 120 about a couple of days ago.
Oh my goodness.
And today it was 117, I think. So we're just
holy moly.
Every day in Vegas, it's just freaking global warming out here.
I was trying to complain to Greg about it, and then I was like, "Oh, dude, it's like 112 out here." It's like, dude, that's like normal in Vegas.
Oh yeah.
I didn't know that, but it makes sense.
At night, right now, actually, it's a nice chill 105 right now
holy
in
moly.
Vegas.
Let us know how hot it is wherever you are. Let us know where you're from too. Interested.
Well, what's the temperature of your house?
I keep
78. Oh,
no, mine's at 76. I keep it at 76.
You got that good AC unit.
It's working. It's definitely on right now. It's screaming, bro. You ever not change your filters, your air conditioner filters, and it got you can hear it just
suffering, whistling through the dirt,
screaming. Yeah, that's where I'm at right now. I got to change my air filters. And hear it outside.
Same.
Full blast.
Can you change mine?
Yeah.
All right. What are you doing? We're doing hanging out. Luke's topic. Okay.
Luke's topic. Thank you so much again. We're gonna decide who goes first with a little game.
Okay.
Since it's hanging out. Let's do something simple. Whoever has the longest hang nail. I don't know what hang nail is. Is it a hang nail, those little skin tag things by your nails? Is that
no. I don't know.
I thought hangnail was at the edges of your fingernails. There's like another nail that kind of grows.
Okay. Well, let's go with those little those whatever extra skin things you got. Do you guys have those, or is it just me?
I think I'm good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
Wouldn't that just
What's
be
up
like?
with you? What's up with you and using like nails as part of our
I'm just
game,
like here,
Greg?
like something that we can show the audience,
Okay.
So
How about
maybe,
since it's hot, like who's the darkest right now?
Oh, I like that. I
Wanna
like
do
that a lot better.
But I
Okay.
think I messed.
Okay, put your-
darkest wins or lightest wins?
Put your arm against the camera. Bro, CJ.
You know what? No. Hold on. It should be compared. It should be compared to like your stomach or something.
Nah, they were going arms.
Okay.
Yeah, we're going arms.
That's me?
CJ, that's you,
Yeah, I think
bro.
CJ wins. Oh, dude, Greg
Greg, you're screwing up
went
the.
super
CJ, that's
saiyan.
you, bro. That's you. You're super dark compared to me. I'm hella light.
Oh, I
what-
see.
oh.
You're trying to cheat.
Come
I was
on, guys.
bro, I was aired out. I was like, he doesn't see that. It's overexposed.
Greg.
Wait, so who's going first?
That's you.
What?
You're definitely dark.
All right. Well, I have been swimming every day. Like it's the
Damn.
it's the
Mm.
best. Shout out
Money bags.
swimming pools. Okay. Lots of pressure going first. You kind of set the tone.
Mm-hmm.
What is my topic? Let's think about it. Okay. So a question. We knew each other for what? Like 23 years, 24 years?
Wow. That long.
Yeah.
Some of
That
our
long.
listeners are that age. Shout
Yeah.
out. 23 years.
Yeah, our crew is for sure 21 years old this year, right?
That's right. Yeah.
But we knew each other longer in elementary school. And for that whole time, I don't remember us doing one like secret handshake when we saw each other. So my topic is what you do when you get to a hangout or a kick it or a party. Like what's your initial thing that you do? And I just realized like we're a crew, we're in the hip hop scene, kind of like dancing a lot, and we never did that. We never did a secret handshake. You know what I mean?
That's right.
And I thought about it and I realized that we, as a dance crew, we always sucked at choreo. We're really bad at choreography. That's why I feel like we never did that. Because it's choreography in the end, right?
Yeah. Do you know people that have handshakes? Like, when they see each other, they do something?
Yeah, I have one with all of my kids. Like
real?
Yeah. I saw that LeBron has one every play, like teammate that he has a special handshake for each player. And I was like, I'm gonna have that for my kids.
That's awesome. Every time I see people do that, I got this one guy that I know. He has that same scenario. He makes a handshake with all of his friends. So whenever they get together, each handshake is different, and it looks so sick. I'm like, dang, man, I want one.
I know.
I remember me and him he tried to do one with me, but I hella forgot it. So
that's why.
when he went down the line and he got to me, I was like, oh, I messed it up, man.
We were so bad at choreo. Some of us were good, but as an average, we were so bad. And that's how good our crew was. We made it on a TV dance competition, and I knew we were really bad with choreography.
Yeah.
So that's why. I think we should do one next time we see each other. Maybe
we should have an insignificant handshake.
Well, okay, so we didn't have a handshake, but we had the SB walk.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, you know what? You remember we told the story about the Insignificant logo? Oh, that was on the after party. We'll share it now. The Insignificant logo is got the 3 eyes in the logo. You can see them on the neon sign above. That represents me, CJ, and Ivan.
Yeah.
And then that 3rd eye is when Danny came in late. Anyway, so we could do like a three people. Look at this. 3. This is the Insignificant handshake.
Kind of weird.
High five.
I feel like if you do it like backwards, it looks like you're, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Looking
like,
at people.
Like you high five like that.
Okay.
High
All
five.
right. All right. Jeez. There you go.
Sick. So if you guys see us on the streets on the Insignificant, if you're an Insignificant listener,
Yeah.
you see us on the street, give an Insignificant handshake, high five.
Yeah.
And if you're listening to this podcast and you're not watching, you didn't see any of that. So
Nope. Just imagine.
Whoops.
Yeah. So
what do you do when you get to a hangout?
Yeah. So I went kind of deep. I looked at different cultures and saw what was out there. So I have a rank my top five greetings in different cultures and things that I think is probably the best way to greet someone when you get to hang out. And it's important, right? Well, what do you do naturally? Before I get into all that, like, what is your thing that you do?
For
just getting to, let's say, just a party, like we might be there, your friends might be there. How do you greet someone?
Is this like a general party? Because I think it depends on who's there.
A general party.
Yeah, because if like it's a family party, my greetings are different. But if it's like a party with you guys, my
let's do us first. Let's do the normal homie handshake or homie greeting.
Okay.
I'm a dapper. Is that what they call them? Not a dap, but like
yeah.
I do one of those.
You want that cuppy sound?
The cup
all right,
sound.
This
handshake.
section is gonna be a lot of like physical stuff. We gotta like describe it for the audio listener.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
So I do the typical handshake up high, and it makes the cup noise, and then I bring it in for a hug, a side hug, tap on the back. I just noticed though, I do that with girls too. So is that weird?
Yeah.
No.
Can I say something?
It's not.
I noticed this growing up. Greg struggled with greeting people, specifically in Filipino parties and for girls. There were many times where I just remember observing Greg when we go into a party and he's walking in and there's like a bunch of it's like a Filipino party. And one time I think he knew that out of a Filipino party, you kind of do like a kiss on the cheek. But I think he thought it was a direct kiss on the cheek. So in Filipino culture, you do like a beso, like a kiss on the cheek, but it's you don't have direct contact with the cheek with your lips. It's just a side kiss, like kissing the air next to their cheek.
Yeah, I'm just
learning that now.
Freaking
I just remember seeing Greg, and he was just kissing my cousins on the cheek, like, ah. I'm like, oh, he don't know.
I'm just learning this, bro. I still do that to this day. I get the lips in there.
You do? Yeah. You don't have to do all that.
I think there's different levels to the side side kiss.
Tell me
side kiss.
Yeah, right now, like, is it the girl, the females, they find that weird? Like,
I don't know. I mean, in all my experiences at Filipino parties,
nasty mustache and soul patch and beard, and it's rubbing up on their freaking face. I kissed Dana's grandma, my wife's grandma, pretty recently like that, like straight.
Oh, I think that's different though. Like that's
I think there's different levels to the side kiss. You can if it's like a distant cousin, it's like you kiss the air. But if it's like someone that you're really close to, like I'll get a kiss from my grandma on the cheek sometimes, but
that's a girl and a guy. Like I feel like female, like ladies especially, they can do that. Man, I would just say because most by myself right now.
It's funny because this is freaking years of noticing this, and I didn't say a word to you,
bro. But this is
there's levels. There's levels of the
what's
best.
What's the technique then? You
it's just putting your cheeks together like sideways, and you just kind of kiss next to them. Like you could probably hear their lips like pucker, like next to them, but not directly on, like not like a perpendicular angle, but like more like a parallel angle.
I'm just like
and let me know if I'm wrong.
All these family parties, especially Dana's family's parties.
Yeah,
I freaking lip kissed so many ants, bro.
No. I'm so sorry, bro.
Oh,
and then there was one where I noticed you were going for I was like, oh, dude, he's gonna do the side kiss correctly. And then last minute you went in for a kiss. You nearly kissed her lips, bro.
That's me right now. Like I go in thinking that it's gonna be like a side hug.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, oh yeah, I gotta be respectful. Then I do the quick
for a kiss.
The juke.
Yeah. You turn last minute?
I turn last minute, get the lips in there.
Yeah, and sometimes they might turn last minute and you might get some lip to lip, you know what I mean?
Oh, dude, this is so freaking embarrassing, dude.
I love it, dude. I love it. But let's talk about, so I go in for the dab, and I think normally in like professional settings is the handshake, but I think a handshake turned into like a fist pump after COVID. I think that's like the proper, like if I'm at work, like a corporate setting, you give like a fist pump or something. Yeah. Right. But I prefer the dab. I come from the side and I really show them where I'm coming from. Like I'm coming from the side, so you have to receive it like that. Make the
there's a lot of culture behind that. There's like, okay, this guy he's like, I don't know, cool. He's a cool guy because he does the cup thing. And then the seal the deal is when like you bring them in, you force them, you pull them in.
Side hug.
Yeah, and then you do that side hug.
Yeah.
How many taps on the back do you do?
It depends how much I like them.
Yeah.
If I like want to let them know, like, man, when I see Greg, because I see Greg like twice a year.
Yeah.
Like in person, I'm just freaking tapping his back, letting him know.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm like 3. I'm a 3 back tap.
That for anyone.
Tap. Yep.
Everyone gets that. Yeah.
Yep. 3.
Nice. So, how about you, Danny?
It's just a simple 2-tap, but my 2-tap is dab, quick hug, back, like 2-hand back tap. So it's like a pap, and we're done.
Yeah. I've gotten one of those from Danny.
Yeah, just those a quick nice. 2-tap, just and then we're done.
You know, and I have a lot of different types of friends too. I have like church friends. I got you guys, my crew. I got acquaintances, work friends. So like, but I noticed the dab is getting more popular over time. Yeah, I think so. So So let me say the 5 that I think. I'm gonna start from the worst one. I think the handshake is my number 5. I think a handshake is so whack. It's like a handshake and also waving, like hi.
Oh, those are awkward, dude.
Yeah, the hi or the handshake. Handshake to me just reminds me of like American Greed for some reason. You're doing a handshake deal, but really like, is it fair? I don't know. There's nothing to it, right? Now, I think to upgrade the handshake, there's a culture, I forgot how to write it down, but they do a handshake, then they put their hand on their heart. Isn't that like a million times better?
The other hand, the opposite hand that they're not using?
Handshake? What do you do the shake and then you bring that same hand to your heart, letting them know respect.
Man, that's what's up.
That's like, better, right?
Yeah, that's nice. That's a little salute to them.
Yeah. Hey, right?
Not a fan.
Okay.
That's a lot. I'm gonna mess that one up, man.
Huh?
I feel like I messed that one up. That's like one of those spin your hand on the chest, tap your head things. I mess it up.
I think a classic, nice, firm handshake with someone you just met is a good indicator to like figure out a bit of their personality. But doing like a handshake, like how if you were to do a handshake heart touch, like how quick is that handshake? Because sometimes handshakes take a minute. Like you handshake, like, hey, hi, how you doing? Nice to meet you,
Danny. If we're about to make a deal, your business, my business, we're gonna merge or something. I handshake you, and then I look at you, and I put my hand on my chest. Wouldn't you be like, dang, this guy, I could trust this guy?
No, I would probably think you're a little weird. Like you're trying to be overly nice.
Okay.
Like you're trying to pull one over on me. Like, hey, great deal. Yeah, great
you might be
deal.
right.
And
it looks like look at this. Oh, I look like a freaking weirdo.
Yeah,
it's pretty like $1 million deal.
Nah, right, you know what? Let me talk to some people real quick.
Okay. All right. So handshake. Okay, my number 4. My number 4 is just a head nod. I like a head nod more than a handshake. I don't know why. I think I actually changed. Yeah, just like a
quick.
Yeah. For some reason, when a stranger head nods me, it feels like we're in agreement. Like, even if I don't know him at all.
Did you guys see that universal head nod? What do they call that? Like translation. Like if you nod up, that's like you know them. If you nod down, that's like nodding to a stranger and you have respect for them.
What? I didn't know that.
Wait, that's like a meme.
It's something that we do naturally, like our brain thinks that way.
You ever go to the gym and I don't know, you see someone that you know and you're like, oh, what's up, man?
Oh yeah.
But if you see like someone like a stranger there that you're crossing by, maybe you're like you're using
It's
the
kinda
machine, and you just want to give them like a little respect.
Yeah, the bow,
down.
the head down is like a bow. I can see that.
Like you see,
It's like a little Japanese
you.
bow.
Yeah.
Right. Okay, I guess I didn't put this on my list, but that I would put bow there. So like in Japan and a lot of Asian, like Korea, whatever, they bow, and the angle at which they bow in, like 50 degrees, 30 degrees, means something, and how long you stay there means something. And I think that's cool because it gives a lot of information. Because if I just barely do that, like head nod just a little bit in those countries, I'm letting you know that I don't like you. You know what I mean? Gives a lot of information right off the bat. Yeah.
I've bowed to some girls not recently, but in my past, and I felt like this is when I did it. I was like, okay, that was wrong. That was super awkward.
Okay.
Bowing to people is an interesting thing, man.
Bowing.
You know what? The Filipinos kind of do a bow thing to the elders, right? They do the hand. What do they call that? The hand.
Yeah.
Mana po. Filipinos help me out in the chat. I don't know what people call it, but I just blessed when my parents would be like, bless your elders, or go around and bless people, or say hi.
Yeah.
So you would take their hand and you'd put it on their forehead, and it's kind of like, give me blessing, give me your blessing type thing.
Right.
Yeah.
That's a religious thing or a Filipino thing?
I think it's just a Filipino thing.
Oh, that's cool.
I don't know. I should have looked into it, right? It's my topic. But okay, so bow, all that, head nod. Number 4. Number 3 for me is, this is cool. I saw this in Moana, but it's called the what's it called? A Maori Hanji. That's the New Zealand, whatever it is. I'm so sorry for New Zealand. My bad. But it's where you put your head and your nose together.
Oh, yeah.
And then this is the coolest part. You breathe in at the same time and take the same breath.
Whoa, that's cool.
And you do it twice if they're alive. If they're dead, you do it once. I don't know how that works because they're dead. But I think that's cool. When I saw Moana do it to the monster at the end of the movie, I was like, yup. So I do it to my kids sometimes. I like hold them there and they're like trying to get away. I'm like, do it.
I do that to my dogs. Like
you smell them?
My dog comes in, I smash their face against my face.
Yeah.
And I smell I actually try and align my nose holes with their nose holes. So I can like
You're so weird.
Their oxygen.
Smell everything that they're smelling.
They're not breathing at all.
Because they got the slits. They got like slits on their nose. You ever try to this is weird. Sometimes I do this. Like I don't okay guys. Maybe I shouldn't say this.
Yeah, just freaking animal abuse.
I put my 2 fingers on their nose holes and I feel the air on the slits going in.
You're so bro. Cool, man. Good for you. The what are they? Tongan? They're Tongan? Is that New Zealand? They do that, but is that wrong? Tongans are from New Zealand, right?
Yeah, it's Tonga is the place.
But that's a country, isn't that?
Yeah,
a different country.
Yeah.
Maori. Okay.
Is
Thank you. Cool. So, but Eskimos do it too. The Eskimo kiss, but they put their nose like near their upper lip or their cheek. They do like Eskimo 2 smells. Kiss, yeah. And I like that too.
You ever do that thing with like, I don't know, your significant other or whatever, where you rub noses? I used to call those Eskimo kisses. I feel like I used to do that with my mom back in the day. When
That's hella cute.
I don't know.
Shout out. Do you do that now though?
Like flick each other's noses, with each other's noses.
Do you do that with your mom now?
No.
You better.
I was gonna try and think of a joke, but no. It was definitely when I was a kid.
Okay. That's cute.
Cute thing.
It's kind of weird, but I'd like to see it if you do it now. And then number 2, I was gonna say the blessing, the Filipino blessing, but a hug too. A hug or a beso, like the side kiss thing that we talked about earlier. That's my number 2. And my number 1 is the dab. So when you dab someone up, I think that's the best one. All the other ones, like the smelling and there's like germs being transferred. A dab is a handshake, so there's some germs, but you're doing a side hug. It's fun. You could do like there's a variety because you could just do like a Danny dab to anyone, but you could actually feel it. You know how tango dancers are like someone's taking lead and you kind of just like freestyle a dab? Can you control someone's like handshake and do all the stuff?
It's like swing dancing.
Yeah.
And when you take lead.
Yeah. I could totally make someone do like a whole routine. Like, yeah. So that's my favorite one. I think it's kind of cool and no germs, no smelling, no kissing. Universal.
I'm just seeing in chat. We said Tonga is from New Zealand, and that is not right.
That's what I asked. That's why. Yeah. Greg cleared it up. Greg cleared it up. It sounded weird to me, so my bad. New Zealand and Tonga. What else? That's all I got.
I recently had a meeting with like some business owners, and they gave me I felt very under them. You know, like when you're like
they were clearly
someone, they were definitely the alpha.
Yeah.
They gave me a handshake, a typical handshake, but they grabbed with their other hand
forearm. Yeah, yep. That's power move.
That's power.
Oh,
I felt so out of control. They were controlling the shake. They were nice and firm. They were holding the other hand on my forearm. Like if they wanted to judo throw me, they definitely could have. I had no power over them at all.
So I think a handshake is cool if you do something else, even just a squeeze or a little longer, and then try to do that forearm little grab. That's cool, man.
Yeah.
What if you do that handshake and you kiss the hand like a girl or like I don't know.
No, that's like you're trying to hit on them. That's a move.
Yeah.
You can't do that casually.
I was gonna say the handshake I hate the most is when you go in for a handshake and they place their hand like this. So this is the other person. They place their hand like this.
Hook it into your palm.
Yeah, it's like an over.
They just place it into your hand. Yeah.
Yeah, it's not really like a handshake at all. But I've had some people do that to me. I'm like, okay,
Another bad one is when you're trying to like handshake someone with your right hand, but they also do it with like their off hand and their hands kind of like inverted backwards. Because usually they're holding like groceries or some like a kid's hand or something. So they have to do this weird like that. I think that shows inferior or like someone is definitely alpha there.
You ever dab? And then you go to the side to give them a hug, but they go to the exact same side. And
you kind of make out a little bit?
Kinda. And then you do like the, and then you're just like face to face, just doing a little weird dance.
That reminds me of something though. Like something that we always did as kids is that we'd intentionally go to a stranger.
Oh, yeah.
And then we do that whole thing where you're kind of going like that. Like
talking about like at a mall. Like
you're trying to pass each other.
When you're walking and you don't notice the person in front of you walking towards you,
and then you meet.
You fake trying to dodge each other. You try and sync up, and like you're like mirroring them.
Yeah, it's a mirror.
Was the funniest thing ever.
So we would our people on our crew would just go up to strangers and just see how long you could mirror someone.
Yeah.
Until you guys pass each other. It's so funny because it's so innocent, but it's annoying, dude.
Yeah, I like that. That's a good thing to do.
It's a good game.
All the listeners.
Yeah.
Shout out all those people at the mall that we did that to. We wasted 10 seconds of your life.
Yeah.
Whoops.
Yeah, my bad.
All right.
That was good.
That was good. You know what else is good?
What?
Like a nice seasoned buttered
salt dab.
Pepper, hot potato.
Hot potatoes.
Hot potato, hot potato, potato, hot potato, hot potato, potato, hot potato, hot potato, potato, hot potato, hot potato, hot
potato. Where's Ivan? You're supposed to move me over a little bit.
Yeah. The formation was jacked because I was missing.
You know, like some boy bands, they leave an empty space for a fallen homie or a lost member. That's what that means. That's what that open gap means.
That was a big gap for Ivan too.
All right. Yeah.
All right, popcorn. I want popcorn. Danny.
Me.
Oh, all right. Yeah, Danny, you.
So I'm only going to talk about when we're younger, because as we're older, we kind of know more things about how to be a host, right? So you got your friends over, you're the host. Okay. What is like the worst parts about hanging out with your friends? Because mine is, you go over to a friend's house, we'll be kicking it, and then you go for the sleepover portion. And then when you go to bed, there ain't no damn blankets or any blankets offered.
Yep.
For at any point. So you're over there just trying to figure out, what am I doing to get warm? And you just start getting hella like.
So sleepover. You're talking about a sleepover situation,
it could be the sleepover or the hangout in general.
Okay. Sleepovers are kind of
sleepover is more recognizable as a time where you would need a blanket or something.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
I ain't no time hanging out. I'm asking for
good analysis, Greg.
I remember very fondly of sleeping over at CJ's house, and I always remember sleeping under our breakdancing mat. We had this kind of linoleum cardboard thing going on that we used to practice on.
Yeah.
And I always would crawl.
It was your
under
blanket.
that thing. Yeah.
Dude, it's rough. And I don't know why we never thought about it. Like, should we give our like friends blankets? No, it was survival.
Yeah.
So an episode of Survivor.
Yeah. I was just talking to my cousin about this. Shout out JR. We had an apartment together in college, and he would throw the craziest parties.
Yeah.
He's like my he's pretty quiet, if you know him. But he throws these crazy parties in high school and in college. Cousin. JR. And then but every morning when I'm going to class, just all his friends were on the ground just cold, right? Because our heater didn't work. This is like during winter. So every morning of those things, I would get all our blankets and like Mother Teresa just cover all of them.
Oh, that's nice.
Cover them.
Went and did that. That's nice.
Yeah, but I remember there was another in high school. I had do you remember RJ?
Yeah.
I slept over at his house, and I remember waking up in the morning and I needed to take a dump. So I took a dump at his house.
Okay.
Sorry, RJ. And I clogged his toilet. So I left before anyone woke up. That's awkward, man. And no offense, but he was my first white friend that I slept over at. So I wasn't sure how to act. But sleepovers are weird, man, especially as a kid.
You ever sleep? Yeah, have you recently slept over at someone's house?
Dude, it's tough.
As a grown adult?
As a grown adult with a CPAP is real tough.
It's interesting, man. It's a different thing, especially like I slept over at Danny's or his girlfriend's house maybe a couple of years ago.
Yeah.
I think it's about last year or so. Yeah.
Well, I was just like, man, I'm so tired, but I want to do some stuff like how I used to do, go hang out with Danny and
all night.
But all I wanted to do, man, was just cuddle up in bed and
sleep.
And do nothing,
dude. Yeah.
Sleepovers are so weird now.
Yeah. As an adult, and Greg, I don't know how you let this pass, but CJ was mentioning like he would put blankets on other friends at other people's parties, but he refused to put a blanket on you when it was at his own house.
Yeah. He's fine. Cardboard's thick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've actually figured, because I fall asleep in the living room at my own house often, just you don't realize that you fell asleep. I've mastered sleeping without a blanket. It's a plank, man. You just go face down. You tuck your arms into like underneath your
groin.
body.
Yeah.
You cross your legs. I don't know what it is, but like if you sleep face down with everything tucked in, it's fine. It's kind of warm. It's nice. Good. Like I actually prefer it sometimes.
Yeah. Anyways. Yeah. I had so many sleepovers at Greg's. I feel like I slept there more than my real house in high school.
Yeah, dude.
There was a point where you guys had dedicated blankets, I think. Like we would bring out the CJ and Danny blankets.
Just don't clean them. They're just
definitely not.
Well, you also had like the puffiest couch I've ever seen in my life.
Oh, and you can shove yourself in the
shoving in between the bottom cushion and the back cushion. You just squeeze yourself in there hella
weasel
tight.
your way in.
Yeah,
and, dude, pillows are great blankets. I just stack like two pillows on you. You're freaking good, man. You can sleep in the snow with 2 pillows.
Hell yes.
Yeah,
it's nice.
And I think the biggest problem that everyone knows about is like sleeping at sleepovers, especially with our crew, is like dangerous.
Oh yeah.
The pranks and like waking up.
We
with
mentioned
a big...
it in a previous cast. We lit each other on fire
when
someone would fall asleep. Like we would take a lighter and light each other's socks on fire just because the lint. Our socks were super jacked up and linty. And if you don't do this at home, kids, but if you see someone's linty socks just chilling on their feet, take a lighter to that thing. That thing will.
Don't do that.
Yeah, don't do it though.
You always do things that get us in legal trouble.
Yeah, don't do that. Don't do that. But it lights up, baby. That thing goes quick.
Dude, our pranks used to be so bad. I don't know if you remember this, Greg, and I don't know if CJ was there, but we had a friend named Josh, and he fell asleep on our couch, and we applied fake tan on half of his body.
Oh my goodness, I never heard about this.
Yeah, so we applied fake tan on half of his body. You know, the night is still going good. We're laughing and stuff. In the morning, he's like, dude, I have an interview today.
Wait, it's fake tan though, right? It comes off? Oh, you're talking about real tan.
No, it's fake tanning lotion, but I think if you apply it enough, it actually tans your skin.
Yeah, that thing is semi-permanent. It's gonna come off eventually, but definitely not the day of.
Yeah, dude, I think he's still unemployed. No.
Yeah, we've done that numerous times. We've written. I remember. I love drawing on girls, especially girls. I don't. Guys do.
The way you say things sometimes, man. I love drawing on girls.
You're kissing girls' cheeks, you're blocking dogs' noses, and you're drawing on girls.
Permanent marker. I used to love giving people like Mike Tyson tattoos and stuff on their face.
But why
really
just
good at it?
Okay, just girls though?
Well, I don't know.
Got you.
I was a weird kid, man. I was like,
yeah, that's it. Yeah, that was your opportunity right there. Spit game through your drawing.
Yep.
Cool. But Danny, your topic is trying to get out of like awkward situations at Hangouts, right?
It could be awkward situations. No, it's just like what are the worst parts of hanging out with your friends?
I think my worst part, and my whole crew is going to hear this right now. Actually, not all of them. Some of them don't listen. But it's like I love kicking it with our crew when there's like 5 or less people. When it's 6 or more, it's like a liability. Like it's like someone has to rise to the responsibility of making sure this group of kids are good. And so it stresses me out when that 6th person comes. Everyone turns, especially Greg. Greg turns on some type of switch and gets crazy, and it's funny, but it's just a different hangout. It switches from like, oh, that's cool, man, nice to see you, and then it gets like crazy.
Feral.
Yeah. What I don't like is when people that like kind of extend their stay a little bit longer than you want them to be there.
Yeah, how do you get out of those?
You know, you're the host. They're at your house.
Yeah.
And you know, you got people over. I mean,
that's a tough one.
It usually happens during those times, huh, CJ? When there's 6 or more people.
Oh, dude.
Like a group of people.
No,
and,
no one's. Yeah.
It's just like, especially when it's like a solo. I had a solo person hanging out a little bit too long before. And I was just like, "What's up? You got dude."
It's always the solos. Always the
solo,
solos.
Right? It's never a couple.
It's hella weird.
Yeah.
Dude.
So couples get the point. Usually they're out. But yeah, it's like a solo dude just, I don't know, maybe they're playing their PS3 or something at your house. And like you start winding down, turn off the lights. You're like, oh, what's up, man? You still playing? That's what's up.
That's weird. Playing. That's weird.
Or you could be even like, yeah. So me and the parents were about to go out for dinner, and they're just like, oh, cool. Where are you guys going?
Oh, and they join in.
No, not really joining in. It's just they don't get the idea that you should leave now. So they kind of like extend this conversation like, hey, yeah, so me and the parents were going to go to Olive Garden. And they're like, oh, cool. What do you order from Olive Garden? And you're just like, you should go.
Greg's house is kind of the hub because Vegas is a travel spot. So everyone that went to your house solo, they're thinking to themselves, if it's them. That's annoying.
I definitely have
done it
to Greg.
I did it for
when
Greg
people
too.
come over. I've kind of figured out a way to kind of escort people out.
What's your move?
Oh,
it's a secret. Everyone's gonna know now.
No. It's nice. I usually put on videos that are like funny to me, and then like I'll end it with like a good video and be like, crazy, right? And then I'll turn the TV off, and I'll be like, crazy, man. So
that's your move.
Well, like I'll take control. Like I'll be like, okay, it's time to wind down.
Okay. I think I get it.
Some stuff in that I have control over.
Yeah.
Watch this. Check this out. Put on this funny video. Oh, that's funny, right? Click. TV off. So yeah, man. What are you doing? What are you up to tomorrow?
Yeah.
You ever get anyone to hit you with oh, dude, hold on. I got another funny video to show you.
Oh, that's the worst too.
Ooh,
when they want to.
It did backfire a couple times.
Yeah.
Like,
I think you're leaving yourself a lot of openings.
Yeah.
With that strategy there.
You're right. Yeah. I've definitely gone on to like a hole, a freaking rabbit hole, or a YouTube hole of YouTube videos, just because it actually is like a good video that I watch with them, and I was like, bro, all right, I got you. Let me show you this video.
I think you just gotta dab them up after you turn off the TV. You can't really go back on that, and you just gotta head out, or just lie. Just be like, hey, tomorrow I got an early morning, bro. Gotta go. It's kind of weird.
Damn.
You're
a stronger man than I am.
Yeah.
I can't do it, man. I can't like anything like that. I'm too nice.
Were you showing videos that they wouldn't like? Because I think that would work. Because like if you get them bored, then they're gonna look for an out. They're gonna be like, oh, dude, get me out of here. Yeah. So show like whack videos. And then turn it off and be like, all right, well, good video. And then he disagrees, but he nods. And like, let's go. And they'll agree. They're just gonna be like, oh, I'm out of here. I'm gonna go sleep.
No, that's true.
Try it.
I've done a couple of times where I've shown my dark side of my YouTube channel, not channel, my playlist, not my playlist, but like people I subscribe to, like the weird stuff that I watch.
Yeah.
And it actually like sparks interest.
Oh no.
So I've actually tried to stay away from that type of stuff, like stuff that I know people.
That's like funny. It's your move.
Yeah, YouTube is my move.
Yeah.
Whenever you see YouTube, click on at my house.
Yeah, you're not wanted. You're not wanted.
That's my
wrap it up.
That's my I got the award shows. The music.
Walk off music.
The walk off music. Yeah.
Too long.
I usually just ask so what are you doing later?
Yeah.
And then I'm like, so when do you have to head out? So I kind of say that part out loud, just to get the idea that, hey, so when are you gonna head out? Like, okay, the clock is now running in my mind at like maybe I should head out now or later.
That's so weird though, because whenever me and my wife are at a thing, we're super conscious about like, dude, we should get going. This is late. Like you look at the clues of the host. Are they yawning? Like that's just, I don't know, man. People just need to get a clue.
My wife brought up
seriously.
My wife brought up the term for that. It was frick.
Come on, wife.
Dana, if you're listening to this, what is that term that you just said, like where you're reading the room? It's called something. Anyway, yeah, people need that reading the room skill. It's they need to up that
Read the room
tenfold, dude.
Yeah, I don't want any friends that don't read rooms. Gotta learn how to read.
Dude.
All right. That's a good one, Danny.
I like that one.
Yeah.
Good job.
The
You know what else you can do? Okay.
Danny, let me show you this YouTube video, bro. It's about these hot potatoes.
Nice.
Finish it, Greg.
Nailed it.
We're going to go into unexpected hanging out. So it's hard. I don't know.
This?
I don't know how to phrase this.
Okay.
I don't know how to do many things, but the thing that came to my mind was like, when let's just say like a pretty person, you have a crush on someone and you see them and you go up close to them. Maybe it's like a pretty girl or something. You go up to them and they got like an unexpected nose hair hanging out of their nose.
Just hanging out. Okay.
Like it changes things for you.
Oh yeah.
It changes like for me, I've run into this scenario often where like I have a lot of respect for someone or I admire someone or something, and I see like, I don't know, they got something in their teeth, they got like a nose hair hanging out, or they got like, a little bit of earwax or something. It changes the entire my whole view of them a little bit. Like I always remember that person for that thing, and that might be my Myers-Briggs, my judgmental aspect.
Super judgy.
But like,
I get
what
it.
What do you guys do in these scenarios? Like, let's say like we were hanging out, and I had a nose hair sticking out. What do you do to me? Do you just let it hang?
Oh, for you, I'll leave it. Just let it go. For you.
Okay. Let's say I'm like a stranger, and you just met me, and you're.
I definitely leave it.
Oh, okay. Dude, I don't care who you are. It is just burned in my mind that you have long ass nose hairs, regardless of who you are, and
the only
just
one
stays.
The only one I would save is like my wife, protect her dignity, maybe my kids if I don't want them to embarrass me, and I'd let them know, like tuck it in or pull it out or do something, do your technique. And
is there any way of telling someone that they got something hanging out of their nose without like being awkward and disrespectful?
Yeah, I don't have one for the nose because honestly, I'm the one with the nose. Like I'm the one with the hair always, dude. I always wanted like a nose hair trimmer. I know they're not expensive. I don't know why I never got one, but that is something I think it runs in the family. I don't know. But my wife, whenever we have like something stuck in our teeth, I just say like if your mouth or your teeth is like a clock, I would just say that time. Like, oh, it's 1 o'clock. So it's like kind of up here, 6 o'clock down here. Pretty sure that's what we do. I don't know. I imagine that's what I would do, but I'm like, oh, like 1 o'clock or up there, or I just like point. But if I'm trying to be secretive about it, I think that's what I do.
But so you would do that to a stranger or just your wife?
Just my wife.
Yeah.
Stranger? Why do you care about a stranger?
I don't know. That's one of the thing. Like, I don't want to lose respect for people, and I don't want to lose my admiration for people.
So you always do that for people?
Well, no, I just like, there's times where like, I see something and then I want to tell them like, let's go. Maybe not nose hair. Let's do something a little bit less. Maybe let's go
food on the face.
No, let's go shirt tag. They're tagging their shirts.
Hanging out.
Yeah.
Still don't care.
Honestly, I might fix it.
Do you just go in there and reach in and poke it in, or?
I would like just say, oh, let me fix your tag. And just do it real quick. I don't know why. I don't know what the difference is. Like when it's on their face, it's like a bodily thing. I don't want to mess with it. But something like, oh, your collar is up a little bit, or your tie is down.
Yeah.
I would fix that on a stranger. I don't know. That's weird, huh?
No, I mean, so like, let's say you didn't know me and my shirt tag was hanging out, you would just
I would fix
touch
it.
me?
I would like approach and like make noise while I approach, like incoming. You know, I'd say like, I'd be like, hey, I'm here. I'm gonna fix your, and then I just do it at the same time. I wouldn't ask for permission, unless like, I don't know. It's a judgment call.
Those types of
But what's
things,
funny
right?
is like if there's a booger on their face, I wouldn't do a thing.
Yeah.
Because it's like, I don't know, germs or like,
Okay,
I don't want to
booger-
embarrass them. That's why.
Yeah.
So I just leave them that way.
I think that's what I my brain is at too. Like, I don't want to embarrass you.
Yeah.
But you're
Embarrassing right now.
embarrassing right now. Like, I want to help you without embarrassing you. I want to figure that out because I feel like that's like a huge skill. And I know that there's certain people out there that just have hella charisma and whatever. They know how to approach people and say, look, girl, you got a big ass nose hair sticking out. You know, but like,
that's
you know,
definitely not how.
I know. That's what I'm trying to figure out. What do you say?
No, I think. Oh, go ahead, Danny.
It's just as simple because you know, booger on the face, spinach in your teeth, or eye boogers or whatever. It's just as simple, like, you know, if it depends on who the person is, but to me, if it's like a complete stranger and we're in direct conversation, it's like, hi, how are you doing? Side note, if you don't mind, if I can say this out loud, but you just say, hey, I just want to let you know you do have something in your teeth or you do have something on your face. And you say it in a very neutral tone, not like you're kind of making fun of them or looking down on them. It's just a very neutral tone. Just say, hey, I think you have something on your face, or you do have something on your face. You may want to go check it out.
Yeah.
And, you know, go ahead and take the
That
time.
sounds right.
I did
take care
something
of it.
similar to this recently to one of my girl homies. She had lipstick on her teeth, and I went like, I did this. I went
Like that.
I went like, hey. And I just like pointed at my teeth, and then she's just like, what? I was like, right here.
Okay. I think I got an answer.
I was like, your lipstick is on your teeth. You
Yeah,
know, I had to like, and then I feel like I embarrassed her even more.
I think so. I think you did. I think the proper way to do it. Have you ever seen those like gentlemen? Like a lot of like I see this in Korean like K-pop stuff where like they notice a girl like is wearing a skirt in a chair and they do like a gesture to kind of hide it, or they go in front of them
pillow or something, right?
Yeah, or they take off their jacket and kind of put it on them, but super super smooth, right? I think like if someone has like something hanging out, like their tag or something, or if it's like a booger or nose hair or something, you gotta make sure that it's secretive that you tell them.
Okay.
Like if there's like 3 people there, you kind of like, oh, what is that? And then you lean over to your friend while they're all looking there. Hey, you got a booger or something like that. I think that would be a cool gesture.
Yeah.
Because you're not publicly shaming them and you're letting them know.
I thought you were gonna say,
gotta be creative.
I thought you were gonna say like take your jacket, whatever, and do the hide, but then pull out a baby wipe their face underneath his jacket, and just finish the sweep.
Hey,
I thought you were gonna
that's
say something
smooth
super
too.
fancy.
I'm saying just be smooth about it, and
how about this?
They'll be impressed and not embarrassed.
I'm feeling my Riz right now.
Uh-oh.
What if I did like a selfie? I was like, want to take a photo? And I did like a selfie with the camera. Yeah. And like I got the camera hella close to their face, and like show it was like a mirror. Yeah. And like, look up, smile. Yeah. Flare your nostrils a little bit. I don't know.
That could work. It's smooth.
Just quickly zoom in on.
Yeah. Or I think just like like a little tap and just passing them like a mirror. Like if you had a mirror, like I
think that's smooth, man. Any of those. Yeah. As long as other people don't see it and they're not embarrassed, I think that's the best way to do it. I think that's
smooth. I don't know. Throw it in chat. Do you think if we were to, if like I noticed you had a booger hanging out or a nose hair sticking out, and like I passed you a little compact mirror, and I was like, just pass it to you without any reference.
Yeah.
Is that weird, or is that like?
I think that's cool.
I think without any context, that would seem a little weird. Like, why the hell are you giving me a mirror?
Okay, no, just do the mirror. Touch your nose one time.
Yeah, that's
okay. That you need that signal. Part. Yeah. Now, Greg, just like if you were just sitting next to someone at like something quiet like church, and then you kind of just put a mirror on someone's lap while you're trying to still listen to the sermon.
Yeah.
And this person just like,
excuse me.
Why do I have?
That's why
mirror?
the smoothness, man. You got to be smooth about it. That's all.
Okay.
What else is hanging out, Greg? What else you got?
Let's see. So the shirt tag is like a big one. My wife always fixes my shirt tag.
Yeah.
I got a weird back or like a neck or something that always pops the tags out.
Pops it up.
I always feel like once a day she's flipping my tag down. How about like
Dang.
strings? You know when you have like a string hanging from your shirt? Like are you cutting those things off or are you just ripping them out?
Well, you got to make sure it's ripping out. You can't just pull. Pull's damaging, right?
I pull. I'm a puller, and I've ruined so many things, dude.
Yeah. No, I would try. I mean, those things. That's the thing. If it's not bodily, if it's not like a boogers, I would try to fix someone. I don't know.
If you saw a string hanging out from my shirt, you would come over and like cut it off.
Yeah, I'd like try to rip it with my. I'd put it around my finger and just.
Dude.
Yeah.
What if you did that to like someone's shirt, someone's expensive shirt, and you ended up freaking unraveling the entire thing?
Yeah. Then I'm running. That's for sure.
How about flies down? That's a common one.
Oh, but what's hanging out? Dick's hanging out?
I got a story.
Okay. I think I know what's gonna happen.
One of my early memories of my nephew was he was like a little baby, bro. I'm talking maybe like 3 or 4 or something, super young. It was we were hanging out, a bunch of us cousins hanging out. And it was a hot day. He was hanging out with his boxers, just boxers, and he was just on the sofa, hanging. And
just hanging for real hanging.
If you don't know, boxers have like a little hole, like a buttoned up hole. The button wasn't buttoned in the front, and his full Johnson was out, like sauce, Franks and beans was just hanging out, and we were playing
beans.
We were playing this wrestling game, and like the funniest thing was he fell asleep. And we were all just dying because he was out cold, sitting on the sofa. Freaking wiener hanging out of his boxers, bro.
Wait, he's like 5 years old with that Johnson? Like, I mean, I don't think my stuff could hang out at that age.
It's like a package, like a bundle, you know.
Okay.
Like a tight bundle of Johnson, you know. Like
so what did you guys do in this moment? Did you not say anything, or was it like?
It was one of those things where we like, you know, those laughing
belly laughs.
Like you can't even make noise.
Yeah.
It was one of the hardest times I've ever laughed. Just seeing someone's thing out without them noticing.
No.
Oh, so good, dude.
Yeah.
Anyway, how about a different one?
Dicks out.
Well, let's say your fly is down, or someone's fly is down.
Okay.
Nothing's hanging out. Maybe you could just see a poke of underwear or something.
Okay.
What do you do in those scenarios? Do you tell them like, bro?
I think with dudes it's so much easier just to blatantly just say, "Hey, yo, bro, your
zipper's down.
Your fly is down." Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't think I would ever say your fly is down. I would probably just be like, "Hey, yo, bro, your dick is gonna fall out."
I think what I'm having issues with is telling women, the opposite sex, what to do. Because if it was a guy, like if a guy had a nose hair sticking out, I'd be like, bro.
Yeah.
Nose hair.
There is like, it's easier.
Yeah. If
it's helping
the guy
a homie.
had like their zipper was down, I would actually be like, dude, yo.
Dude.
Your freaking your zipper's down, bro.
Yeah.
I'd be cracking up a little
Just
bit.
laughing.
Yeah. So. Okay.
Female,
we're going back to you just being hella awkward around women.
Around girls.
Going back to female.
Okay.
Remember back in the day when like the whale tail would show?
What's a whale tail?
I know.
This.
Mm-hmm.
I just learned this recently. One of my
whale
friends
tail.
told me. It's like, you know, like when like the G string comes to like a triangle.
Okay. On the back or the front? Okay, on the back.
That's called a whale tail.
Oh,
it
okay.
looks like a whale's tail sticking out of the
okay. Yeah.
water. Anyway, what if you see like a girl's underwear showing, like a bra strap showing? Do you? And they.
I'm not saying a thing because they're gonna know that I'm staring like that.
Yeah.
No.
Wasn't the whale tail a fashion thing too?
Yeah.
Wasn't it
Christina Aguilera?
Yeah.
That was a
Yeah.
statement.
So wasn't that purposeful?
That was purposeful, but like I'm saying, maybe if it was like on accident or something. There's no real respectful way of saying that their stuff is showing, right?
If it's a friend, if it's a homie, like a girl homie, I would be like, hey, I don't know if you want that showing or not, but just letting you know it's the situation. Yeah.
Gotcha.
If my bro's whale tail was coming out,
definitely not saying anything.
I'm talking to every guy but him and be like, dude, look at that guy. I'll also support that guy.
Yep. That's we've solved the mystery. If
hanging out.
If you're a female and you have something hanging out, you're on your own, man.
You're on your own if you're around Greg.
Yeah. Any of us, really. Sorry.
Oh, no, I'll call it out quick.
Yeah. Well, that's Daddy. Shout out. Cool. That's it. That's 3 topics because Ivan abandoned us. So 3 topics.
3 topics. What's next? Let's go into rapid fire round.
Oh, did we get people to... I love that fire. Did people? I mean, they could give us topics still, right?
Yeah. Rapid fire round. If you didn't realize, in the chat there is a little, what do you call that? Like a rapid fire topic submission thing. If you just do hashtag rapid fire and then you do a topic, you can give us some rapid fire topics.
You okay?
You say it so
sound like you got a stroke, bro. That was a scenic route.
I'm just thinking of whale tails right now. I'm kinda nervous.
You're stuck.
Oh, it turned on.
That's funny. Shout out to everybody in the chat, man. It's nice to see everyone.
Let's see. I'm gonna read a couple of these. Oh, it says Dana says the term that I was thinking of was common courtesy. That's when you read the room.
Yeah.
Having common courtesy to kind of see what's going on in the room without actually.
Got to. She also called you Riz McGee. Is that what she calls you in the behind closed doors? Riz McGee.
Yep.
I believe it.
Yeah, man. You guys are awesome for sticking with us, even with all our technical difficulties. But rapid fire, you got topics for us?
I will pull it up right now. Okay.
So rapid fire, we pick one of those topics. We're gonna talk about it for 1 minute. Let's go, Danny.
And while we're still doing in this rapid fire, go ahead and keep submitting them. It updates on my list, so I will still read them out and catch them. So
it's about hanging out too. Hang out.
Yeah. So let's go with our first topic. Our first topic is by Brandon Park.
B Park.
And he is asking, go-to hangout food or snacks?
Say it one more time.
Sorry.
Go-to hangout food or snacks?
Oh, okay. Snacks. Food and snacks at a hangout.
Go to hang out.
Okay.
Got it.
The food.
Got it.
Snacks.
My brain was not comprehending
those
words. For
Greg was doing BBB Park. Like BBB Park.
The topic is Brandon Park.
Okay.
Park.
All right, ready?
Okay.
In 3, 2, go.
Whatever
Pizza.
it is, you need
Pizza?
a snack? I thought it was snacking
it's
it.
just food or snacks.
Okay.
Guys,
food, pizza's great.
We brought gummies to a kick it the other day. It was a hit. Gummies, man. Gummies.
Gummy bears? My kids love that. Yeah. You had like a lot of it. They came home with a big bowl of gummies. Anyways, I like 7-layer dip. Whenever someone brings 7-layer dip, I mean that's it right there. Some type of dip. We need all kinds of dips. Hummus, guacamole, all of it. Dip, baby, dip.
Korean chips, like Korean chip game and snack game is really high. They got all kind of good chips, turtle chips.
Chips, so good.
10 seconds.
Chips, spicy turtle chips.
Crushed ramen bags with a little bit of the seasoning poured in it.
Time. Ain't nobody bringing crushed ramen.
But you're at your friend's house already as a kid.
Okay.
Yeah,
no.
so I'm thinking about it as a kid, as a snack. We're not buying our own food. We're poor.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you go to the kitchen.
Yeah. But initially, I was against it. But thinking about it now, if you had a party and someone brought a bunch of ramen packets.
Okay.
To a party, and he teaches, oh no, this is you're gonna crunch it up, put the thing in there, and just shake it up.
Yeah.
Dude, that's funny.
Yeah.
That would be
ramen
great.
Is one of those things.
That's great.
When I see people eating at a party, I'm like, you eating ramen right now? And then it's weird at first, but then like 5 minutes go by, I'm like, damn man, I kind of want one of those things.
Wait, you went to a party and someone's eating ramen?
So Dane and I, we're the people that actually bring ramen for this. We went on vacation with our family recently.
Yeah.
And we brought some, some cup of noodle ramen.
Yeah, ramen's great.
And yeah, man, it's one of those things. It's just like you see it, and you're like, that's weird, but I really, really want one. I don't know about the raw ramen. I'll probably just cook it now that I'm a little older. But
I know those cup of noodles. I love it when you just put the hot water in and it's still hard.
Oh yeah.
Like if you could eat it while it's still crunchy a little bit, that's what I
you like
love
it
that.
Like a little before al dente.
Yeah. What's al dente?
It's like the perfect.
It's when it breaks.
Like
when it's soft.
Dude.
When I don't know a word, you guys always go deep. Like no, I don't know.
You never heard that word before? You
No.
never heard of al dente?
No.
That's what's up.
Wait, so how do you cook your?
I hate you guys.
How do you cook like regular pasta?
I boil it.
Yeah. Okay. So
But
at
like,
what point
That process is
to you?
called when I taste it and it's done, or when you throw it against a wall and it sticks to a wall.
Man, that's what's up.
Okay, so next topic.
Wait, you're not even gonna tell me what's going on? I bet you people in the chat don't know what that is.
By Dana Benson, and she's asking awkward silences.
Oh, that's good. That's
Okay.
good.
Hold on. Let's have an awkward
3.
silence right now. Hold on. Huh? Awkward silence. Awkward. Yeah, think.
Man, look at that girl over there. She's cool.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. 3, 2, 1.
You guys want to see this YouTube video?
Awkward silence. I guess the one thing I do, I try to think about the last thing I try to find the common thing that we could talk about.
Yeah.
Something that they like.
That's what this is what this podcast was stemmed from, was awkward silence. Like just try to keep the ball rolling a little bit.
Yeah. If you see our logo, it's the 3 dots when you're about to write something in a chat thing.
Yep.
But you never send it because you think it's not good enough. It's insignificant.
Yeah.
Have you ever made the mistake of asking someone, "Oh, so how many months pregnant are you?"
Yep. Someone we know. I'll tell you later. What's your go-to thing to say? Like, it's awkward silence. Like,
man, I'm the worst. I do like the
I know,
weather
you
stuff,
are.
the small talk things.
Yeah. Weather. You can talk about the weather.
So
This is
freaking-
awkward.
I hate it, man. Small talk is not my thing, but I've been getting better. What I've been trying to do lately is like do more of like activity type things, showing people things. Like, oh man, is it quiet? And I'm like, dude, check this out. Look at this thing I got.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Like, think about the last coolest thing you did and share it with them.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think
do
that's
that
a good
often
move.
with like my video. I feel bad. Sometimes I feel like super not, I don't know, like kind of douchey. Just like, dude, check
Showing
out this
videos?
video I made. You know,
That is so whack.
so lame. But
know.
that's like my bailout when I
Okay.
I'm trying to, you know,
It's a good move.
Get out of an awkward scenario.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah. Or try to compliment them somehow. I don't know.
Yeah.
Nice shoes. Make it more awkward. That was the worst topic, but it was half of it was awkward silence, so it was on brand.
Nah, it's a great topic because I don't know how to get out of it. If you know how to get out of awkward silences, let us know because we're the kings of that.
That was Dana's topic.
Yeah.
Good job, Dana. Good challenge.
I would say throw out an insignificant bomb. Throw out some type of weird thing. How do you eat a banana?
Mm-hmm.
Do you peel it or do you bite into it? You know, like just throwing out some type of insignificant bomb.
Yeah,
dude. Usually, I just get the person to talk about themselves.
Okay.
For super long until I can, because at that point where if I'm forcing you to talk about yourself or like asking you questions but talk about yourself, in my mind, I'm trying to figure out how am I going to get myself out of this conversation. But there's no awkward silence in this thought process.
Time.
I'm just letting you talk and be like, oh, sick. That's tight. Hey man, fun conversation. I gotta go.
Yeah, I'm gonna re-say my dad's methods because he does this a lot. You just gotta say three things. You gotta say interesting, or is that right, or I forgot what else he says. But you get them to keep talking, and you're good. They say one thing, you say interesting, and they keep going. They'll just keep going forever. So yeah, Danny.
Yeah, it's a customer service. I think that's a customer service thing. You just get someone to talk about themselves, and you just keep pushing this like conversation in that direction. But the entire time, you're just trying to figure out a way to get out of this conversation.
Yeah.
Have you ever passed a conversation to someone else? Like, say you're talking and like it's awkward.
So many times.
Like, hey, Joe, come
over here.
What was that story you were telling me earlier? And then they come in and you're like, yeah, remember that one thing you're telling me? Tell it to what's his name? Tell it to him. And then you just dip out. You ever do that?
Yeah. Like, oh, yeah. Speaking about videography, my friend Greg. Hey, Greg.
Yeah.
Talk to Greg. He knows all about video editing and YouTube.
Good move.
Now that I think about it, Dan, you've passed me off to a couple people.
I passed you guys off to random people just for shits and giggles.
Damn, man.
Hella times.
That's messed up. All right. Is this our last topic? 3 topics? Or how many you got? You got some good ones?
Yeah, it's 12:15. We can do one more.
We can do one more. We can do 2 more.
We'll do one more.
All right.
Let's see how this goes.
Yeah.
Last one was whack.
Yeah, last one was whack.
We did bad.
Let's flex our cultural selves. Daniel Co is asking Filipino goodbyes.
What was that?
Filipino goodbyes.
Okay.
How do you do that? Filipino.
I know they. Let's just go for it. Insignificant Podcast. Let's go. We got dig deep, boys. Let's do it.
We're either going to impress Daniel or we're going to.
I'm gonna let you guys roll with this. Let's hear it. Yeah. All right. 5, 3, 2,
1.
Those things take forever, man. They're the longest goodbyes ever.
Yeah.
Dude, you can't miss a single person without saying goodbye in at least a 5-minute conversation.
Yep.
Oh man, I tell my kids to make their rounds, and then we leave an hour later. Like it's rough.
Yeah.
So if you don't know, Filipino goodbye is like you set your intention is to say bye, but it takes hours to get out. Like just keeps going.
It's like when you say goodbye, it's as if you didn't speak to this person for 10 years, and then you have a conversation catching up. I don't know how it happens.
The goodbye is actually when you start talking to the people at the party. Because before then, you're just eating and I don't know.
How do you get out of it? How do you get out of it?
You have to be at the door and you have to wave and yell out, all right, everyone, gotta go. See you later.
Yeah. Don't do the rounds. Just like announce it. Make an announcement, you know? And goodbye. Time.
Damn, dude.
Time.
You got me thinking about all these Filipino cultures now. I freaking kiss them on the way in. I kiss them on the way out.
Yep.
They're getting a double dose of my nasty freaking hairball mouth.
They love it.
Oh, dude.
Filipinos are the kindest people. So that's why they never say bye to each other. They don't.
Yeah.
They don't want to.
Or just have everything pre-prepared. You have your takeout food packed and ready to go. You said bye to the people that you want to say bye to. You have your shoes on and you're at the door.
That's what prolongs it, is that you have to take food home, like, And they have like these little things you put your food, like doggy bags or baon, and it just takes forever.
You ever do the rounds where you get all the way around, you say goodbye to everyone, and then the host is like, "Did you take a plate? Did you get a plate?" And then you have to go. You're like, "Dang, man, yeah. Let me go. I'll make a plate."
You know, we got,
and then you have to do the rounds again.
I know.
Holding the food.
Yeah.
So we got a friend. Can I say his name?
No.
Okay. Well, we got a friend that he secretly slides out like of parties. Remember last Christmas?
That's a term. Shoot.
Dude, he never says bye. He just pieces out, and then by like sometime in the night, we're like, where is he? And we all started texting him, and he's like, oh, I cut out an hour ago.
That's kind of smart.
I think it's called like a Irish goodbye or something like that.
Let us know if you know, but I hate that. Yeah. It's like cool for him, kind of hate him a little bit for it. That is not cool.
Yeah, you gotta say at least bye to someone. So that way people aren't
tell one person. Tell one. Yeah. So that's it, man.
That's it. 3 rapid fire topics. 3
Bing bang boom
topics on hanging out. Hope you guys enjoyed that.
I'm gonna give the most insignificant topic award to Dana again. I think she won again. Your prize is Eskimo kisses.
From Greg.
From Danny, CJ? Actually, from Danny.
Me.
Next time you see him.
Speaking of Dana, she Irish exit. That's what that's called.
Irish exit.
When people leave without saying goodbye, it's called Irish exit. I don't know.
That's the way to go. That's the answer to Daniel's topic.
Irish exit.
Yeah. Filipino goodbye. Irish exit, man.
Yeah, change cultures.
Gotta go. Top of the morning. Is that Irish?
Yeah.
I'm not good with that.
Yeah, something.
All right.
Anyways,
that's
thanks guys for tuning in. Hope
you
you enjoyed that. If you have anything to add, or if you had some new topics to give us, put them in the comments below, or put them in the DMs. Anywhere that you could type something, we'll find it. Thank you so much. Also, give us any feedback. If you wanted to change anything in our podcast, if you think we could have did something better, if we missed something, let us know. Or just, I don't know, type us a love message, or like you want to hang out type of message.
Yeah.
Put it in the comments.
Yeah. Next time we see you,
hear from you,
give us an Eskimo kiss and a little dab.
Now you got to do the high five.
And the high five.
And if you see us out in public, turn your hand around for an extra surprise.
I hate you. Peace out, everyone. Thank you. Love you all.
Happy Thursday night. Get some sleep. Peace out.
Late.
Eskimo kisses.